and sent forth a prophetic message. Judas cannot lay down with the Pharisees and keep his feet under the table of the Almighty.
What would make him think that he gonna be blessed after that particular point? The Pharisees was the governing, lawmaking body at that particular time. Heck no, you can't put nothing in my video. Heck no, I ain't gonna sign up for you to set up here and gang stalk somebody through my hard work and dedication. No, I'm not gonna eat the bread of the enemy. Jesus Christ said there was a brood of vipers. That's what they is. So let's go back to the temple. The only time Jesus Christ got mad in the Bible was one particular time, when he came in the temple and they were selling turtle doves, and they were charging people to baptize them, and they was making money and getting over for a price. So Jesus came and he turned over all the tables and he whipped them, went off on them. He said, I dare you make my Father's house a house of thieves. So for those individuals who go lay down with the enemy and you wondering why you still being targeted, you wondering why you still being persecuted, because what you have done by you laying down with the enemy, by you partaking with the enemy, you have just signed your own situation. So we have to make sure that we are clear with power, with strength, and we move with the zeal of the Almighty. So when you're tempted that way, because there's nothing but a temptation, if you think about it, look at Jesus Christ. Satan came to him in the wilderness, and he showed him all the treasures of the world that he can have. All you need to do is bow down and worship. All you need to do is bow down and worship. Once you turn them stones over here, I know you're hungry. Why don't we turn them stones to bread right there? So a lot of times, we have to make sure that we don't find ourselves breaking or becoming part of a legal situation with the enemy.
See, Satan is a liar, deceiver, and a fraud, and he hides in the hearts of wicked men
True.
and women.
True.
Which don't mind compromising God's standards for a small amount of money.
And the thing about it, spiritual integrity, it goes a long way. You can't compromise the value of the Lord. There is no middle ground. We serve a jealous God. He's a jealous God. He said you can't straddle the fence. And I know ain't nobody perfect. Don't get me wrong. I'm a sinner as anybody else, but I'm striving for perfection. But they got something that say when you know better, you do better. Sometimes it's best that you're not even subject to the truth, because once you become subject to the truth and you hear the truth, now you're being held to the truth. If you lie down with these individuals who are persecuting other individuals, just like with Judas Iscariot, when he lied down with them and when he took the 30 pieces of silver, he was cursed and marred from that point. So rule number one, if you want to break the persecution off of your life, you cannot compromise with the enemy. You have to keep spiritual integrity. Do you realize when you set up here and you make a deal with these individuals to help these individuals to target somebody else, to persecute somebody else, you have just given them legal, spiritual right over your life. You see, therefore, when they get you to sign these documents, these non-disclosure documents, when you sign those documents, you have just given them legal, spiritual right over your life. They own you that particular point spiritually. So, I'm going to tell you how you need to deal with these situations. Even if you have signed one of these non-disclosure agreements, even if you have partaken with the enemy, what you need to do, you need to denounce him and ask God to forgive you. Because the thing about it, when you lay down with the enemy and you start to let the enemy use you to target somebody else, and the reason I'm saying target or persecute somebody else, you are finding yourself in a situation what you will reap what you sow, and that is scriptural.
For it was Jesus Christ which said money was the root to all evil.
It is.
And even Satan tried to use money to make Jesus to bow down and worship him.
That's true. So, some people will tell you the enemy has all types of harassment. He has all types of harassment in his arsenal. Artificial intelligence. You know why he uses artificial intelligence? Because, see, Jesus Christ and God is omniscient and they're all powerful. Anything about Satan is artificial. Artificial intelligence is his calling card because he is artificial. He's a candy-coated, watered-down imitation of God. He's not God. He will never be God. So what you have to do, you have to learn to denounce and close any spiritual door. I have a book called Spiritual Warfare 5 that we done last year. And it talks about how you can open and close spiritual doors in your life. So let me explain something to you. If you persecute somebody else, somewhere in your lifespan you go see it.